Hello, I want to do a quick book review. I'm sorry it's so shaky, but I want to do a quick book review, or manga review, or manhwa review, whatever you want to call it, on a series called Bride of the Water God. First of all, it is by Mi Hyung Yun. Hopefully I said that right. And basically, it's about a girl who lives in a village. It suffers a drought, and they think they need to sacrifice a girl to be the bride of the water god to end the drought. And they think they just sacrifice her, and she ends up going to another world to live with the water god named Habiek. And then so things ensue. Now things start to get going. The first book is, I'd have to rate it, I'd have to give it 2 ratings, because the art is beyond compare. The art is beautiful, and honestly, the price, normally they are, I think, $9.99, $9.95, and for the art alone, it's worth it. But I got them for the story, not just the art. And the story is just basically just setting up the story in this book. And I don't know if I'd pay $10 just for the little bit of story you get in this. But I got them really cheap, used on Amazon. So open it up. As you can see, the art of the book. So there's a few spoilers. Sorry, can't really tell anything. But you get pages like this, beautiful colored pages in every book. And like I said, the art is consistent. A lot of times you'll see a pretty cover, and then the art won't be as pretty on the inside. It's a little dumbed down, but this is beautiful all the way through. So for the first one is, like I said, it's just setting up the characters and getting everything ready. And this is when, this is when things get a little weird. When you get into the second book, yeah, I feel like I'm I'm getting used to the Korean names. So the people look a lot alike in this book when they're not in color. I feel like it'd make a better anime than what it does in manga. And I feel that way for 2 reasons. 3 reasons. 1, the people look a lot alike when they're not in color. You can notice different hairstyles and different face structures, but you have to really look at them. They're all so beautiful, but they're all drawn in the same fashion. So a lot of the characters look alike, unless you look really hard and notice the shading and such. 2, because in most graphic novels, I feel like most time you can turn anything into a graphic novel and still get the same story. But in this, it's the art that really tells the story. The dialogue just tells a very small portion of the story. You have to pay attention to the artwork, which is one of the good reasons why it's so detailed. You have to pay attention in order to get the whole story, in order to follow the story. You have to pay close attention, not just, oh look, there's some pictures, here's what they're saying, oh this is what's going on. You have to pay really close attention. I hope you guys understand that. I'm not very good at explaining it. But again, beautiful cover, and the art is consistent all the way through, and I do believe they all have different flowers on the back. They're just so well made and so beautiful. But like I said, in this book, I feel like you're still setting up characters. Like, you're still meeting everybody, you still are just setting up characters. Third book, things start to get a little interesting. And it's interesting enough to pick up the 4th book. And the 4th book is where things start taking off. And that's kind of a for me, because who's going to pay $10 a piece, basically, for each book, and for the story not to take off till the 4th book? That's $40 for just the beginning of a story. And I'm not sure, like I said, for the artwork, it's worth it. If you're just buying them for the art, then it's beyond worth $10 each volume. But if you're buying it for the art and the story, you may want to get them used up until the book 4. And then book 5 was great, wonderful, 5 stars, art and story, and it was just, oh, I wanted to grab that next one. Grabbed that next one, flew through it, and I need to get the next one because the art is so beautiful. This is my favorite cover. And yeah, I guess that's my review. I would pick up this series. I recommend getting the first 4 used and not to give up, because the first 4 are just interesting. They're interesting. They're not great. They're not horrible. The 5th one is when things start to get great, and I loved it, and then the 6th one was even better. You know, I just don't think I would have paid full price for the first 4. I would have been upset if I would have paid full price for the first 4. But yeah, sorry about spoilers if you caught a glimpse of anything. I just wanted to show the artwork on the inside. So, thank you and goodbye.